What it do, y'all? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, family. So, I'm just finna do my part 2. I'm actually probably gonna make a part 3 because the Tricknology is, this one is deep as fuck, and there's so many things that need to be broken down. So, let me get into it. I'm gonna read my address, and then we're gonna get it started. Peace to the gods and goddesses of the planet and all higher vibrating beings out there. May peace be with my ancestors, my guides, and my reflections, for I am everything and everything is me. I will achieve total wellness and awakening of my people, the original people of this planet, who have been in slumber for less than an energy cycle under spells and light code lockdown. May peace be with all my elders, those who have paved the way, all my peers who are here growing and lighting the path, and all the children who are the bright suns, here to see a new revolutionary beginning. They are the most important, securing the real esoteric facts and uplifting their minds through understanding, divine love, and right knowledge is the base and foundation of mental liberation. May peace be with anyone who supports the knowledge, our rise shall come. Ashe. So, Tricknology, as I said in my earlier video, that is basically just the art of lying, right? And that's the art of lying and casting spells through words and language. So, I'm just gonna, in this one, break down the language aspect and where it even came from. All right. First thing you gotta understand, to my gods and my goddesses, we did not talk before they came. And when we used our vocal cords, we made one sound, right, and completely had control of our vibration and our frequencies, right? So we used to open portals, we used to do all type of shit, right? Because what is it when you talk? What is it when you even have a voice? That's when your vocal cords are rubbing together, causing vibrations. Everything is vibration, right? And we understood this. We understood this to a deeper, way deeper level than anything that we've been fucking. And you know what? Sometimes I be explaining this shit, and it low-key just, like, I got people that just are mad disrespectful, think I'm racist and shit. And it's like, you don't live this story, man. You don't live this struggle that we live. No, I'm not being racist. I'm stating facts that you could look up. Some of the shit you can't really look up like that when it pertains to us. But you don't need to worry about that. You feel me? Right now, all we need to do is worry about uniting as a people. Alright, fuck all the other shit, bruh. You don't gotta believe me. I'm not telling no one to believe me. I'm not even telling, I don't care who watches this, honestly. The only people that I really want to get this shit is my people. Like, I want us to come together. I want us to be organized chaos energy. Alright, like we can be. So we could break free from this system. I got my crystal, my rose quartz ball on today. But yeah, let me get back to the topic. So we used to communicate telepathically. Right? We used to sing sometimes single vibrations. All right. And another thing y'all gotta understand is the sound has been, and the music has been fucking this planet up, bruh. And it's been making us go crazy, bro. The different electronic sounds from all these different type of musics, right? All these different type of frequencies, they're not good for you. It's throwing your vibration out of whack, right? That's why you be feeling these emotions so hard when you be listening to this music. Because there are fallen entities that literally walk into your aura field. That's why they're called walk-ins. They walk into your aura field while you're out of balance from this music, bro. That's why I've been telling y'all. You gotta pay attention to what you're listening to. You gotta pay attention to what you're watching. All this shit is affecting you on a subconscious level you're not aware of. That's why you gotta be aware of what you gotta be aware, family. I see a lot of y'all still suffering, bruh. Why are y'all suffering? Y'all not listening. That is attachment. You're suffering because you're attached or you're feeling some type of way. We got to detach from this system, all right? And it all starts with understanding these different things that are put in place for us. So, language was created by the invaders, also known as the conquistadors, whatever you want to call them. These people that invaded the original people when they got here, right? We got to think about the timeline on all this shit. Humans have only been here 6,000 years, so-called, right? We've been here since the beginning, all right? The original people have been here since this planet has formed. So we really got to think about why that is. All of a sudden, these people came 6,000 years ago. So when they got here, all right, the whole thing about tricknology is it's the art of manipulation. So they always tell you that they came in peace, right? But you got to think, we were loving people. We never lied to each other, all right? It was all pure divine love before they got here. We always communicated with each other, all right? There was no keeping secrets. There was no hiding shit. There was none of that manipulative shit. So, Satan, also known as Yakub, gave these people this art of tricknology, this art of lying. And once they got here, they came in peace, right? They were very barbaric. And we were helping them to evolve, all right? That's why we've been in a whole evolutional cycle. Now we're cycling back to the revolution, y'all. This is the time of awakening, learning, and fucking moving, all right? We need to break this shit down already. So, once they got here, we were teaching them our ways and shit, all right? We were not teaching them the deep divine essence and secrets, all right, because they could not reach that level. That's why they still cannot understand the hieroglyphics. That is a genetic thing on a way higher metaphysical level and spiritual level, all right? See, we had a whole complete different system. And hieroglyphics, no one has, I have yet to see, except a few of the teachers, you feel me, explain the hieroglyphics, okay? So, we gave them the alpha beta system, also known as the alphabet, okay? This was for them. When they came in peace, all right, y'all already know what that means. They came acting stupid, you feel me? Acting all pure and cool. Hey, what's up, y'all? We come in peace. We just chilling. We just strolling through the neighborhood, right? Once they learned enough of our shit, then they turned against us with the tricknology. And they manipulated the language to once we were dropped in frequency enough and they had enough control, all right, they let this language spread, all right? And I'm talking about the beginning right now, all right, of the invasion. So think about it, y'all. When language started, which was 6,000 years ago, go look it up. Linguistic language, 6,000 years ago. when we were at that frequency, you feel me, in history, this is when they started adding the language, y'all. Bro, and it goes deep as fuck. And I'm not about to get into these different nationalities. I don't have time to be breaking down all this shit, right? But I'm telling you right now, all languages come from Latin, Greek, or Arabic, right? Which is not even a language. All right, Arabic derives from a different language, all right, called Assyriac. So we really need to start learning, actually learning the real truths about this world, all right? Or we're always gonna be fucking lost. Why are we still wondering why we are lost? Why are we still wondering why things are the way they are? All the keys are out there, y'all. And, bruh, it be on y'all, man. It be on y'all. The information be out there. Y'all be ignoring that shit. Y'all be calling it crazy, unrealistic, illogical, all this dumbass shit, you feel me? That they gave you and boxed you in with. So you would never uncover the truth. All right. Tricknology. All right. So understand that all this language only started about 6,000 years ago, all right? Regardless of all the stories they have, right? All other language was hieroglyphics on tablets, scrolls, different pyramids, different shit, all right? And we definitely didn't write texts, okay? Especially on no paper. That's some new ass shit, bruh. That's why man, this shit. Family, y'all don't understand how lost a lot of people are right now. And slowly but surely, we're waking up. But if you guys are resonating with this message, please share this message, please, all right? This shit is important, all right? Because we're using words nowadays, and we don't even know we're cursing ourselves on the daily. So, let me break down these spells and how powerful these different spells are, all right? So you got your language. Once they had us under their language, this was their form of energy, all right? They could then control that energy, right? How do we learn? Through listening to what? Speak language. So now that they have control of this language, they have control of the way we learn and what we learn. Tricknology. All right? Not only that, y'all, but every spell, every spelling, every word in any form of language is a spell. Each word holds a vibration that you send out to the reality. That's why when people be saying these different, oh, I hope, oh, I wish, that is an energy, a frequency that you're sending out to the reality. That's why it's so imperative that you understand there is no I hope, I wish, none of that shit. Either you do or do not. And right now, this is the time to be doing, not thinking about it, not wishing about it, all right? There's other various words in our language alone. The whole spelling is spells, nigga. And that's why these different lawyers and all these different, like the amendments and all these different important documents hold some of the fattest words. Like, niggas don't be reading this shit. Niggas don't be reading contracts. We don't be reading terms and agreements. You know why? Because we're not made for this type of language, okay? And our souls know that. And on top of that, they've constructed this shit by design. They knew that we weren't going to try to learn this shit, all right? They make these different words and different laws and rules and regulations complicated on purpose. All right? And little do y'all know, they are bending and stretching the fuck out of these rules and these different words and phrases. All right? But they're spellcasting ignorance upon you. Ashe. Alright. I love y'all, family. And I wish nothing but the deepest of insight for y'all. Alright. This is my little part 2 about the language. Alright. Things like good morning. There's no such thing as a good morning. Alright. That's why I say grand rising, peace, reflections. We gotta break away from these different phrases like I'm dead. Why are you saying I'm dead? And niggas wonder why they feel like they're dead. Think about it, family. Literally, think about every single word that you're saying on a daily basis. And I guarantee you 70% of those words are negative or have a negative meaning. Even if you're trying to spin a positive connotation on it, it doesn't matter because the spell always withholds whatever the spellcaster put in that spell. So even if you say good morning, the intent is morning. That spell itself is more powerful than what you put towards it. Because you got to think, this spell has been said over and over and over and has so much power and energy, right? So even as strong as that spell is over the generations of time that we've been saying it, you got to think about how powerful you are now. Because even with all that power behind that negative ass spell, you could still turn that shit around like the natural alchemist you are. Come on, family, it's time to wake up, y'all. It's time to learn these different frequencies. It's time to learn our different words and how it affects our reality. All right, we got to learn about the law of attraction, family. And we got to learn languages and etymology. Different words are put in place now. Now, family. To spellcast this every day. And I already said one example. I said a few. But now it's time to open your eyes and start listening to what you hear on a daily basis. And I guarantee you it's going to fuck you up. But that's my little lecture on the language. Now, my part 3, the part 3 is what y'all going to want to hear, all right? I'm going to teach us how to redirect these spells, all right? I'm going to teach us how to spellcast. So, please, if you guys resonate with this message, please tune in because this is really going to give you all these keys to protecting yourselves, all right? And to casting, to manifest, all right, what you want. So, I love y'all, and I leave as I come. Peace and love.